since you've come back. As a head coach, how will that change, and will that place more of an emphasis on your staff, you know, getting out there? Or will you still try and do as much as you can?
Well, obviously, I won't be able to get out on the road in the month of May and see the kids as often as I have seen them in the past. But I will get in homes. I will make phone calls. Still make phone calls to coaches similar to what Rich did. You know, I mean, nothing will change there. We'll still be as aggressive as we have been. In some areas we might change some areas, and we might get a little bit more aggressive in some other areas regionally, and that's based on my contacts. I think I need to be as aggressive as I can in the areas of people that I have contacts in.
Joker, you said once, well, segueing off what you're talking about, listening to the noise, you once said in an interview session with some of us media that you got tons of emails every day about how to run your plays, what plays you want to run, and all that.
That's the noise. Noise doesn't have to be vocal.
And you said, your response to that was meet you at the office at 5 o'clock in the morning, and maybe we talk about that. Right. Does that still hold true?
No, it's probably going to be 4 o'clock.
When you talk about the team you inherit on the field, you've got some assets and some history was made this year alone, the kind of history you still have to make ahead of you.
Well, offensively, we lose 4 guys up front, but the thing about the guys up front, we had a chance to play a lot of guys up front. Warford got to play a lot at the right guard. We rotated Hines to both positions. Doom was a rotating guy with Jeffries. Matt Smith got to play a lot in the first game with us not having George Gonzalez. So I think we'll be okay up front. The wide receiver position, we return everybody at the wide receiver position. We lose Alfonso as the only back, but we have 3 really talented backs that we signed in this past class, and we got Derek Clark back. We lose our fullback, which will be one of the hardest guys we've ever had to replace here at Kentucky football. He's if you're ever looking for a fullback, John Connor is the guy. So anytime you guys call me about players and he's a fullback, make sure he's exactly like John Connor. He's the guy we are looking for. We lose 3 of our tight ends, which brings me to the backup, which is Kendrick. He's a guy that we think can help us, but he hasn't played in this league, and you know how tough it is to play in this league as a freshman. And then at the quarterback position, we feel that we are as talented as we've ever been here at that position. It's a deep position. It'll be a very competitive position for us in the spring. On defense, we lose Corey Peters, who's probably playing as good as anybody in the league late in the year. We lose 2 of the linebackers that have had phenomenal years for us. But we feel like we had some guys that we were able to redshirt, Quay Huzzy being one of those guys that can step in and help us. And that was going to play a lot this year until he got injured. Will Johnson is a good football player for us, but we feel like we got enough guys there that we can have a good unit at that position. The concerns are probably at corner. We lose one of the best that's ever been here, Javard Lindley. But the thing about Javard, he wasn't able to play a lot, so we were able to gain some depth with playing some of the younger guys. And then our safeties, we lose our starting safety, but we played a lot of guys through, because nowadays what teams are playing, what way teams are playing on defense, you got to have a little bit more defensive backs in the game, and usually it's a safety type guy that comes in to play the nickel. So we feel good about what's returning. The good thing about where we're at is when Rich and I first got here, we weren't able to redshirt people, and we only had about 68 scholarships. Now we're at a full capacity of 85. I'd like to get 95, but Sandy Bell won't allow me to do that. So we were able to redshirt some people that we think can help us next year also.
Joker, you were part of